that kind of processing of what it means to be human, what it means to be in relationships and to seek love, sex, and affection is really not done in the gay world. There's going back to the same theme as I used to always joke that Out magazine, there were two things that Out magazine was about isn't gay hot and aren't straight people mean? And now it's like, isn't queer fabulous and aren't cis heterosexual people mean? And this does a great service to the gay community because you aren't processing any of the dirty laundry. And, there's a lot of dysfunction amongst gay men, a lot of unhealthy behaviors, Peter Pan syndrome, engaging in drugs, sex, and rock and roll, way past the age of that might be advisable, that kind of thing, overdoses, suicides, that kind of thing. And I refuse to believe this is all because of minority stress. And minority stress theory is a big concept that came about 20 years ago, that the reason for mental health disparities amongst gay men, ultimately transgender people, is because of being a minority, and the stress and the stigma related to that can lead to somatic symptoms, lead to drug taking, etc. And while that is indeed true, but only to an extent, that there are qualities of, if nothing else, a society of only men that are going to lead to dysfunctions. And you see that if it's Navy SEALs or in your frat, that men can be very heedless. And so that is something that I wish just for the gay world, that were the equivalent of the kind of just raw discussions of one's own dysfunctions that go on in the straight world every day. And it really does us a disservice. I don't think it serves anyone any good to try to pretend that there's this sort of fantasy of the noble minority. Just because you're a minority, you can do no wrong. Nothing you do is your own fault. Everything's due to structural factors, etc. And, I really do believe that it is valuable to stress people's own personal autonomy, agency, when it comes to modifiable behaviors that affect your own health and well-being, as well as those around you.